When you discover the magnificence of the 369, then you will have the key to the universe. What was Nikola Tesla talking about when he said that? Well, let's start with I have a story. I'm always have a story. So my birthday is 11/30/69. So I've always been connected to 369 because of that. And then the 11, of course, we know is the gateway. So these are all different symbolisms in, what they now call Illuminati, because it's all secret societies going back to the Freemasons, going back to the gatekeepers, going back to the special priests that were put in place to guard temples. So they all got secret knowledge and they just passed it down and they kept it all within their own little circle. Oh yeah, did I mention I was born at 4:41 a.m.? Backwards, that's 144. So the secret of 369 is it is the key to creation. 3 is energy. 6 is the vibration. 9 is the frequency. All right, so the energy causes the vibration, and the vibration causes things to move, and once everything starts to go into movement, it creates a frequency. So above our heads there's a bunch of radio airwaves that are just all over the planet, and that's how you tune into a radio station. All they do is they tap into that frequency, and you're able to turn on your radio station, and then it's able to allow a broadcast to come in on that specific frequency, so that way you can hear the vibration that is coming from that specific frequency, and then that's how you're able to tune in and hear what you hear on the radio. Our creator is supreme wisdom, infinite intelligence, source, the all. Everything that has been created, everything that will be created has always existed and will always exist. And we are all a part of that network. I said before, the creator, our all creator, is having 8.2 billion experiences all at the same time simultaneously, because our creator exists in each and every one of us. No matter who you are, that energy, that supreme wisdom, that infinite intelligence, it exists in all of us. That's the energy that makes us alive. Okay, time for a little controversy. So now, like I said in one of my other videos, that there are hybrid people on this planet, and they're hybrid, they're mixed with beast. And because of that hybridization that happened during the domestication period, those people, they have the spark of life, they have the energy in them, but they don't have a connection to source. Because in order to have a direct connection with source and to be able to pick up on his radio station, all right, there's a W369, to pick up on that radio station, you have to have certain aspects about you. And that, of course, again, like I said, is your melanin, because melanin has in our pineal glands, right? We have let me make sure I get this number right. It's billions. I can't remember the exact number, but we have billions of magnetite crystals inside of our pineal gland. And those crystals are activated by melanin, right? All right. And then also our hair, because, we have 9 ether hair. Our hair coils up to the sun. Our hair is a receptor. And because it coils up to the sun, then again, that receptor is able to receive communication. But that's why they always make us think we have to straighten our hair and that we have to, meet up to European standards, because their hair lays down. Their hair does not naturally gravitate up towards the sun. And because the fact that they are missing melanin, don't quote me on this, but the magnetite crystals that are in their pineal gland are not activated. So how do you communicate with our creator? And I've also been asked, how do you astral plane? So I'm just going to say what I do, and I'm not going to say that it's going to work for anybody else. But I was able to learn how to do this as a little girl, even in my waking moments. Just as I'm sitting right here in my car, um, I know how to get to certain levels very quickly. And I'll tell you what I do, and you can try it out and you can see if it works for you. And just, come back and let me know what happens. All right, so I used to think that it was by massaging my temples here, but then I learned that it was by massaging right here because this activates your third eye, right? So once you massage right here, if you can massage here and then right here on your crown chakra, so your third eye chakra and your crown chakra, if you could just, do like a little circular motion and do that for maybe, 30 seconds to a minute. If you're new at it, I would say go for a full minute and then focus on just asking. Like, I used to focus on where I wanted to go because I would be like, oh, I want to go into the tree, oh, I want to just go to, I want to go, you know what I mean? Like, I could focus my energy and tell my energy exactly where I want to go. But when you're new at it, and I'm going to say this, listen, let me first put a caution to this, because when you start playing with this stuff, you can end up in some dark places. So be very mindful of your mindset when you do this, and make sure that you're only going to positive places. You could say, I want to see something beautiful. You could say, show me, 1913. I don't know, black folks want to go see 1913, but but you can just set an intention on where you want to go. And once you start doing that, you close your eyes and then you're going to meditate. You can set a specific date, you can set a specific place, and then you just start meditating on the place that you want to go. All right, so that's one of the ways that I use to get to where I want to go. Now, recently, since I became an herbalist, I also discovered the power of mushrooms, not shrooms, not psilocybin. I'm talking about regular blends like lion's mane, turkey tail, reishi, cordyceps, chaga. I use a blend of these mushrooms, and what I do is I blend it with coconut milk. I just blend them with hot coconut milk, and then you just mix it up and maybe put some monk fruit or maybe some agave to sweeten it, because it's got kind of weird flavor to it. But if you drink that before bed and you do what I just showed you to activate your third eye and your crown, and then you do your meditation, get yourself into a meditative state. And then another thing that helps, of course, is listening to 369 hertz music, because when you listen to that music, it's going to activate your pineal gland. All right. And once you do this, then you set your intentions on where you want to go. And pretty much for me, it works. I'm able to go wherever it is I set my intentions on. So personally, I don't set my intentions on the past anymore. I used to, but now I set my intentions on the future. And some of the things that I've seen is just be like, when I set my intentions on the future, I have gone to the mothership. I have gone to a bar in the mothership, and they were just sitting around. They had like all these little babies in a tank, and I'm just looking like, what are y'all doing? And they said, we're creating a new species. And they said, you heard of the flood, and they all started laughing. And I was like, they was like, eventually, this species gonna wipe itself out. So we're just, getting a new species ready. So I'm able to go in and I'm able to go see some of these things. I don't know if it's going to work for you. I don't know. But you have to believe. You have to believe. That's all the part of having a childlike imagination, is believing that this is going to work. And that's how you're able to astroplane. Now, I've done other astroplaning where I'm able to, lift up above my body. But this is when I was really in a dark place and I was able to see myself and I was able to walk away, and I'm trying to grab my energy back, blah, 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 running out of time. But try it out and let me know. Make sure that you engage with me, and make sure that you're, reposting this as well. And let me know. Come back in the comments. If you try it out tonight, let me know if you're able to go where you're trying to get to. All right. Love.